Expo here with the Club Namco booth. What kind of stuff you got? What's popular?
Yes, we are promoting Pac-Man goods, t-shirts, moving Pac-Man.
CoinOpTV. Usually at the beginning of the video, I would say if a YouTuber was well known or not based most of the time on their sub count. But not this time, as I literally can't. CoinOpTV does not show their subscriber count, and I've always wondered why that is. But notice how I say theirs, and not he or her. Well, this is because even though when I say CoinOpTV, probably the first thing that comes to mind is this face. This man right here is Robert Welkner. And, well, Robert is the founder, writer, host, producer, and editor-in-chief. Yeah, he does a lot. He is not the only person on this channel. When you go to the website, you can see that there are 6 other members. Michael Rodriguez, John Venture, Brian Bentley, CJ Strike, Steve, and James, and there's probably other members that used to be a part of it as well. But the reason you think of Robert whenever you think of CoinOpTV is because he's basically the main star of the channel. He has also appeared in CoinOpTV's first ever video, back all the way in 2006. And that's before some of you were born, and I know that's true. And you can tell this is from 2006 just by looking at the intro. Take a look. Something about that intro screams 2006, and I love it. This video is just Robert interviewing people at a convention, and most videos from 2006 to around 2011 were Robert interviewing people, but also another woman named Haley Bright interviewed people for CoinOpTV as well. But she was never mentioned in the team page of CoinOpTV, perhaps because she moved on from it later. Actually, looking her up on Google, it says that she's an actor, so that's cool, I guess. And some other videos, more around the time of 2010 to 2011, were Robert reviewing games.
Two really exciting things to work with. We were looking at the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure game on the console experience, and we were also looking at the Nintendo 3DS hardware. This is Vicarious Vision's first title for the Nintendo.
So this is their first video on the channel about Skylanders, and weirdly, it's a video of the 3DS version of Spyro's Adventure. It's an interview with Jonathan Mitz, the lead designer of 3DS Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. But we never hear who was interviewing him. But this is where Skylanders officially started on their channel. But that was all for Skylanders on their channel. In fact, it took them 73 days until they'd post another video about Skylanders on their channel on October 10th, 2011. And all this video was a trailer for Drill Sergeant. Kinda weird. They posted more of these trailer videos, getting one for Drobot, Ghost Roaster, Terrafin, and Whirlwind. And their trailer videos just stopped there. Then on Halloween of 2011, they'd post a commentary video of the first level of Spyro's Adventure, and the person playing it was none other than Robert Welkner.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Robert Welkner here of CoinOpTV. I got Skylanders Spyro's Adventures in my hands on the Xbox 360. Gonna do some gameplay commentary walkthrough, so let's hit start.
Then Robert would upload the first video in a series that you probably heard of. This video was called Skylanders 101 Eruptor.
What's going on, Portal Masters? It's Robert Welkner here of CoinOpTV, and on this episode of Skylanders 101, I got the fire beast, Eruptor. Let's break him down.
This video, as you can imagine, was just Robert giving an overview of Eruptor, but I love these videos and the way he talks about Skylanders. After this, even though those videos all did well, the Skylanders videos, they were still not all that common. Robert would still upload Skylanders 101s and gameplay commentary of Spyro's Adventure until he finished the game. And even after he finished the game, he would still go on and make more Skylanders 101s for every Skylander in Spyro's Adventure's roster. Even with all that, still, most of the channel was not Skylanders, but comparing the videos to each other, the Skylanders videos performed greatly. And the other videos that weren't Skylanders kind of underperformed. CoinOpTV also uploaded soundtracks of videos of the music in Skylanders. At this time, more trailer videos of Skylanders were uploaded, and some heroic challenge videos were uploaded, all by Robert Welkner. Also, Robert would make the top 8 Skylanders video, one we have probably all seen, and this did great for the channel. At the time of this video, it has 700,000 views. Even after this, Skylanders videos on CoinOpTV were still kind of few and far between. But then on June 5th, 2012, the first video, Skylanders Giants, was put on CoinOpTV, and it was an interview with Jeff Poffenbarger about the new Skylanders game that was coming out.
There's 8 new Skylander Giants. These are ancient, the first Skylanders.
And guess who was behind the mic? Robert Welkner, of course. God, I love that guy, Robert. He's great. And their next Skylanders Giants video was showing T-Rex at E3 2012, and this was just gameplay of T-Rex. And more gameplay videos came out about Bouncer, Jetvac, and more. The next video I got was actually a Skylanders 3DS video, oddly enough, as well. And there was also some videos that Jojo Pev was in, and he made Skylanders in Minecraft, which was fun to watch. But obviously, between the time of the announcement of the Giants and when Giants were actually released, there was not too much Skylanders content. Still, whenever a Skylanders video did come out, it overperformed by a lot. Also, Robert did a mini-series for Skylanders 101 covering all the minis. See what I did there? Okay, well, at the time, they were actually called sidekicks, but you get the point. But then Skylanders Giants came out, and he made a playthrough of Giants and did Skylanders 101 for all the Skylanders in it. And it was really business as usual for all of Giants' lifespan. And it was hard for me to pinpoint the actual day, but I am pretty sure that Skylanders Saturday, which later got changed to Skylanders Sunday, was uploaded around this time. But let's get to Skylanders Swap Force. Swap Force seems to be the year where more and more of the content got focused on Skylanders and kind of Robert as well. And overall, there was just more mini-series, like there was more just Skylanders content on CoinOpTV. We still have playthroughs in Skylanders 101s, but in place of more of what you would normally see on CoinOpTV, there was more Skylander stuff. And as well as there was more Robert Welkner, like I said, which, I mean, I can't complain. And with Track Team, it seemed like this, but just even more. More Skylanders instead of what CoinOpTV usually put out, and just more Robert. Robert would also make some Minecraft videos as well, and different unboxing videos. Robert Welkner, I must say, at this point, basically became the star of this channel, officially at this point. Before this, other people were still on the channel, still did stuff for CoinOpTV, but around the time of Trap Team, it seemed like Robert really took over the channel. I mean, for the longest time, I thought Robert was CoinOpTV, and most people consider him and CoinOpTV one and the same. When people say CoinOpTV, they're thinking about Robert, and I'm not trying to dunk on the people that worked on CoinOpTV, just he was on the channel the most, and almost every thumbnail, Robert was in it. Now, there were still interviews and stuff, but most of the content seemed to revolve around Welkner and Skylanders. But in Trap Team, more 101 came out, and gameplay. And much the same for Superchargers. The content was pretty consistent from Swap Force to Superchargers, getting more 101s and other things like Skylanders Saturday and Sunday. After Superchargers, during the downtime of Skylanders, he did do other stuff though. He put other games on his channel, but Skylanders was still the main focus, it seemed like. But let's get to Imaginators.
What's going on, Portal Masters? Robert Welkner here. Activision was kind enough to send me an early copy of Skylanders Imaginators so that I could do an unboxing for you guys.
Even before Imaginators, there started to be more and more games on CoinOpTV. It looked as if Robert was, and yes, instead of saying CoinOpTV, I'm just going to say Robert now. I mean, come on, it's just so much of Robert. Can you really just call it CoinOpTV instead of Robert? Anyway, it looked like Robert was trying to branch off into other stuff, or he just wanted to do other things during Skylanders downtime. But when Imaginators came out, he did unboxing for Skylanders and 101s like he normally did. He also did gameplay videos, and he even made videos about making Imaginators. He even did reviews of Skylander Academy episodes. Nice. But instead of almost every video being a Skylanders video, there started to be more and more games on this channel. He did the Lego Dimensions, and a lot more gameplay and reviews and other videos of other games. He did pick up Each Wave, however, but once there was announced to be no Skylanders game in 2017, you could see a big shift in his channel. There were still 101s of Skylanders that he had not done yet, but since there was no more Skylanders, he had to do other things. But sadly, almost none of those other videos did as well as his Skylander videos. When Season 2 and 3 came out of Skylanders Academy, he did do reviews of those, and those obviously did well. And even some of his other videos he did pretty well. But it just seemed like a lot of people watched him for his Skylanders content. He did the Insane Trilogy, and Spiral Reignited, and even some Ring of Heroes. But there was not as much traction for his channel anymore, sadly. For a while, he did episode reviews of shows, and now, every video since July 14th, 2020, he has made videos about movies and unboxing movies. And even though he started this video format almost a year ago, he has only posted 19 times since. And two of those videos, I must say, did very well, getting 10,000 views. But his other videos sadly just aren't doing as well. Notice how I'm saying sadly a lot, because Robert Welkner genuinely seems like such a good guy, and hope his channel sees major success again. Robert, if you're somehow watching this video, just know that the Skylanders community misses you, and you had some banger videos. Robert started this channel, and he's still on it almost 15 years later, and that's very respectable. In fact, he seems like he's the only person left on the CoinOpTV YouTube side of things. Also, I might add that on his channel page, Robert has Survivor in one of his suggestions, and you guys know I love Survivor, so you get a little brownie point for that. If you can go show Robert some love and look at his channel, even though he doesn't upload Skylanders anymore, he still has some interesting stuff to say about movies. But yeah, guys, that's what happened to probably the best reviewer we'll ever see of Skylanders, Robert Welkner, aka CoinOpTV. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching.
Also, thanks Robert for commenting on my video.